Hi guys, welcome back to the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid reviews. This is for Michael. Michael sends his regard. This is MA23 review, MA23. And I tell you what guys, let's do a wristwatch swap. Let's do a wristwatch swap, fuckaroonies. Swap, that's right. Why don't we swap? Swaps, what can I wear today? How about, guys, I tell you what, how about I go back to my roots? I'll swap it for the Explorer 1. This is right, the 39mm, the 214270. What do you think? It's got a Mark 1, Mark 1, Mark 1. What do you think, 2015? Tell me what you guys think. Okay, guys, I'll get this baby ready. And as I'm doing that, preparing this little baby, let's have a look at Mike's. Let's have a look at Mike's request here. Mike says, greetings from Kansas. Thank you, Mike, from Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, he goes. Last year you did for me. Last review you did for me. I had recently traded in a Datejust 41 for a GMT Master 2, model year 2018, black. I'm still very happy with the GMT2 as it has everything a Rolex should have. Cyclops, the GMT complication, ceramic bezel, love it or hate it, the polished center link bracelet with solid end links and that great clasp. But decided to grow my collection as this hobby is addictive. I believe I've assembled the perfect 3-watch collection. Let me be the judge of that, Mike. I'm not really into precious metal. I'm more of a casual sports guy. So just not my thing. So all these watches are steel sports Rolex. Sounds good, Mike. I don't have a problem with that. That sounds extremely sensible, because the worst thing you could do, Mike, is buy non-Rolex. That's biggest mistake I think you could do. So that sounds good. If you've bought Rolex, man, that sounds like a really clever idea. Winner chicken dinner. Okay, so he's bought Rolex Steel Sports. Nothing wrong with that there. Plus I'm only 38, so maybe as I get older it'll make more sense to me. My new additions include a 2013 model year Explorer 1 minty. I love my Explorer 1 too. I love them as well. I purchased it from the original authorized dealer that sold it in 2013. Box, papers, the whole bit, and just for a little over 5K, and got the taxes back. I think the 39mm Explorer is just about as classic as a 3-handed Rolex as you're ever going to get. Yes, I must admit, I didn't actually do any homework for your review there, Mike. I fly by the seat of my pants, and as I'm making this review, I'm just putting on my my Explorer 1. I'm just taking off my bluesy, because I've done enough wristwatch checks with the bluesy. It's been a bit embarrassing lately. So yeah, so I've just taken that one off. So let's keep reading here. Yeah, I tend to agree. It is a very classic piece there. It's just clean and classic, perfectly balanced sports dress, light on the wrist. And if you only had one, this would be the one. I think you're in good shape. I think you'd be in good shape. The second piece, okay, is my 1997 no date 2-line sub on a new Everest rubber aluminum strap, aluminum bezel. I'm into that one for 6,000. I got the taxes back as well. I like the simplicity and the symmetry of the no date sub and the clutter-free dial of the 2-line. Okay, I don't quite get this. Did he buy it with the bracelet, or did he put it on an Everest? I don't quite. I hope he's got the bracelet. You would hope one would, because the bracelet is a I thought he'd have to have gotten the bracelet for that, wouldn't he? What do you think? Would he have got the bracelet? I certainly hope so. I hope so. I hope so. He got the bracelet, didn't he? Let me just have a look there. I'll just this is an interesting thing here. I'll have to find this because I'm just concerned whether he got the bracelet or not. I hope he got the bracelet because the bracelet is expensive to fuck, where the hell is this? This is always a bastard. Where is this thing? Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. It's got the, okay, oh, he didn't send me a pic of it. Where is that? He didn't send me a okay, I don't know if he got the bracelet or not. I like the simplicity and symmetry of a no-date sub and the clutter-free dial of the 2-line. After all, this is the original sub and that's why I like it. Just simple function, but sexy. I have a good relationship with my jeweler, who is an authorized dealer, and haggled like a bitch. I bundled it up with a couple of other things I was buying. It came with the bracelet, of course. Oh, thank God. Fuck, I was worried there because... but I think the sub no date on the black Everest strap makes a lot of sense. It's comfortable and looks very sharp. Plus, I like it a bit better than the NATO because the rubber doesn't absorb water when you take it in and out of the pool or the beach. The sub is in the shop getting a new aluminum bezel insert installed, as the only gripe for the watch was a pretty good scratch on the bezel. Was able to get the AD to do a full service gasket pressure test on both watches as part of the deal, as long as with the aluminum. Well, that doesn't cost him terribly much, I can tell you that much. I'm feeling pretty good about my little collection and looking forward to your comments. I think, short of adding some kind of chronograph in the future, probably a man on the moon, and which this is pretty good looking, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Tell me what you think. Horrible, nasty fucker. Well, okay, if you want to get a bit aggressive there, let's have a look here, Mike. What do I think? Well, okay, so you've got a black GMT. That's worked out well because that's a discontinued model, and they're starting to soar already. That's a nice GMT on the Oyster bracelet. That's a very collectible watch now. Explorer 1, love it. I tend to agree with you. It's just so perfect and elegant. You cannot argue with that watch there itself. Two-line date sub. Yes, I quite I quite like it. I don't have a problem. Actually, yeah, I don't have a problem. I'm glad you got the bracelet. Be fucked without the bracelet. Be very careful. When you buy these watches from a dealer and it's on a sexy NATO or something, you can often overlook the fact that the bracelets are incredibly difficult and expensive to get. So always make sure you got them. Interestingly enough, I found your old email from August last year, where you're talking about trading your Datejust on the newer GMT Master 2. I like the Datejust, but wanted an everyday dress considered a sub date, but every son of a bitch has one now. I feel like I have one of the best. The date, the GMT complication, triple lock crown, blah blah blah. Only cost me $1,000 to upgrade. Wow, that's I tell you what, you got the better end of the deal there, because that watch is getting very, very in demand now. What do I think of a 3-piece Rolex collection? Sports steel, hey, that's fantastic choices. I think the GMT2, perfect. That's a beautiful. I think the Explorer 1, everyone needs a 3-hand, no-date watch. Simplicity, just wind and wear and off you go. So that's a tick of approval. And then the 2-line sub, wow. That's not a terrible price, not a great price, but not a terrible price. They're expensive. I like the 2-line. I actually was kicking a can around today, and yeah, I think the 2-liner is gorgeous. So I've got to say, it's a beautiful collection. It's certainly moving in the right direction. As a chronograph, yeah, yeah. I think the Omega Man on the Moon would be good. You could also consider a first Omega in space or a broad arrow. Look at a broad arrow from the early noughties, because I tend to think any modern Man on the Moon watch may not go up that much. You know, it's just kind of, there's a lot of them out there. But have a look around. I think they're a great chronograph. I must say, I'd rather add a Man on the Moon than, say, a Tudor chronograph. I like the Tudor. Tudor does some really. I love the Monte Carlo. They're proving to be very soft. I was talking to a dealer in Sydney this week. Very soft, very soft, very soft, which is disappointing. Disappointing. What do I think? What do I think? I think it's a nice collection. It's nice. It's nice. You've got some really cool models. I gotta say, the Datejust, would I add a Datejust in the future? Ooh, hard to say, hard to say. I think you could stick with Steel Sports, because in this day and age, any analog meaning not digital, is a dress watch. So I think it's good. I think you've got some, Michael, the thing is, you've got some great pieces. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too cocky, because you're very lucky. The hobby now, it's actually difficult for a man to get Steel Sports Rolexes. You've got a beautiful collection. Just slow down. Don't get too cocky. I see this all the time. People get into the collection. They start to build. They get some momentum. Then they go crazy, buy this, buy that. Then they start trading out. Don't sell your Rolex Steel Sports. Keep them. Add slowly to the collection, and be grateful. I want you to be a bit more humble. I can see a little bit of arrogance creeping in, but it's lovely. I mean, 3-piece Rolex collection. How could you not fucking love that? And you've hit some winners over the last 12 months. The no date sub has just gone. No date pre-ceramic's gone crazy, and the GMT2 Basel World 2019, they drop the black, they change it to a Jubilee bracelet only. It's gone ballistic. Your model there, well picked, well played. That's luck. It's luck. Okay, so just be grateful for that. Don't get too cocky. What would I be adding down the track there? Well, you know, I really love Steel Sports Rolex. I think in time you may be able to add a bluesy Submariner. If you've got the no date as an aluminum, the pre-ceramic, I'd probably go ceramic. You could easily do that. I think enjoy your watches. Be very careful. Missouri there, just be careful. I hope you've got either a bank safety deposit box, or they're very secure. There's a lot of nasty fuckers around there. You're in Kansas City. Just be careful. Be careful. You don't want to build the collection too big, because what will happen is then you'll want to buy a fancy car, and you'll sell the watches, and it ends. It ends. Enjoy while you've got it, but hold them. That's my advice to you. Honestly, hold them. I think it's a great collection. I think the Moon Watch is a great way to go. I'd do that. Yeah, Moon Watch is cool. And thank you for watching the ArchieLuxury and the Pluta channel. That means a lot to me. It's a great collection. It's nice. I honestly think stick with Rolex there. Stick with Rolex. It's growing nicely, your collection. Stay away from fucking Breitling. Stay away from fucking just stick with Rolex. You will be well rewarded. The Omega, that's the only non-Rolex in sports that I'd really, yeah, I think it's a great collection. At this moment in time, I think you got some beautiful pieces. Be grateful, and thank you so much for the paid review, Michael. Until next time, ciao. So guys, remember, like, subscribe, tell your fuckwit friends, and don't be afraid to put a few negatives there. If you can't afford a Rolex, come and bag out Michael. Just say some nasty stuff, because you know that's what we like to do. If we can't afford something, it's got to be bad. It's got to be bad, doesn't it? It's got to be mean and evil. So yeah, that's probably the best modus operandi. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review. Tell me what you guys think of that. Hi guys, Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III. Guys, I want to tell you this is so important. Guys, I depend on my Patreon supporters. Just this week, I used my Patreon funds to get myself a fantastic, lightweight gimbal travel camera. And I just want to say thank you. This was made possible because of my Patreons. The Patreons, they made this purchase possible. And it's, you know, a piece of equipment like this is $600, plus I need a few memory cards. It's such an expensive business. Guys, if you haven't sponsored me on Patreon, please do so. Look in the description for this video here. It'll tell you ways you can help me. Guys, help me stay full-time on YouTube making videos. By helping me on Patreon, you send a small amount each month to me to keep me enthused and making videos. I can buy equipment like this little gimbal camera. Guys, come on, help me a lot, help me very much so, because guys, I want your help. I need help to make quality content. And I got to be honest with you, if I didn't have your help, it's not going to be much good, guys. It's not going to be much good. I need your help to buy equipment and to do things. So guys, sponsor me on Patreon and I'll be here for you. That's right, I'll be here for you. Please guys, help me on Patreon. See you later.
honey, though our friendship ceases.